Alright, I am on Dusty. We're gonna go pick our heads into the bar real quick and then go check our telegrams since we got some. Also, I think I figured out what I'm missing as far as the crab boil. Which is upsetting because I don't know how to get good quality crabs, and I think that's what I'm missing. Unless it's like a chance thing you can get. Which I need to go check the 10 crabs that we got to see if that's the case. So we'll be going by the wagon depot as well. If we have all bad quality crabs, I feel like I'm going to just get rid of the job. And just say fuck it. Because if it was like a missing ingredient that I could have gotten, that's one thing, but I'm not going to go to that island and hunt crabs until I get the good quality crabs it's looking for. I did send out some feelers, so we'll see if anyone has got a different recipe to that. But I think that's what it is. I'm just missing good quality crabs. My throat is always a problem, but I'm just giving you a heads up now that it's worse today than it is usual. So apologies for any loud clearing of the throat. Sometimes I can edit it out, sometimes I cannot. Okay, I missed that telegram last night. There's Theo. When was this? An hour ago. Okay, so this is Theo's telegram. Let me copy this so I know what I'm responding to. Theo, all is well on my end. I hope all is well on yours. I would love a chance to sit and meet with you. It's been a long time coming. We should set something up soon. John is away on a business trip and won't be back until Sunday or Monday, but I am always fine with meeting just as myself. I'm usually the one doing most of the talking anyhow. Let me know when we can have that talk. Kind regards, Dusty. Alright. Let's go see if our crabs, if there's any good quality crabs. If there is, we can test the recipe out. If there is not, then fuck this job. We'll just wander around for 30 minutes until we can get another job. Spend money we don't need to spend or something on furniture. If I remember which crate is which, I really need to have a system, honestly. I had one on Lydia, but I've just been ignoring it on Dusty. I bet you this is ice and this may be the crabs. Yes. Poor quality, poor quality, poor quality. All those are poor quality. And those are poor quality. Alright, well. That means we are going to say fuck this job. And getting rid of all these crabs. 30 minutes starts now. Is there just like a random... There isn't a random crate. That would have been hilarious if we just stuck this in a random crate. So we have learned that the crab one is not worth it. Well, since we have 30 minutes to kill, we might as well go over to the forest and get the planner. The planners that I know I want for the living space. Because I know for sure that's what I want for the living space. We might as well do that. We'll spend more money than we don't need to spend. Hello.
Howdy, Dusty. That was me.
I kind of figured. Um, if you want to wait tomorrow, that's fine.
Okay, yeah,
I
that works for me.
imagine I imagine it's late for most of Bully Street.
Yeah, I think we're about to wind down. Maybe play a little poker and then hit the hay.
No, okay.
But tomorrow, yeah, we'll be around most of the evening. So just let us know when you're around and we can meet.
I just realized tomorrow's Friday. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm
If that
around,
doesn't work,
yeah.
that's okay.
If I'm around at all, it's usually late. So
Okay.
maybe over the weekend, or maybe we can just wait for John to get back.
Yeah, either way works.
Okay, it works. I'll
Yeah, whichever
send
day.
you. Yeah, I'll send you a telegram. We can just wait for John to get back. Honestly.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't mind having him there too, just to
Yeah.
sit and talk with him.
Okay.
Monday, same thing. Anytime in the evening works.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
Yeah, you as well. Be safe.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just waking up, thinking about what I'm gonna do.
Oh, shit. Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Thank you.
You seen anybody around?
No. I've been awake about like 20 minutes, but I've not seen anyone around besides Theo.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna go take a little look.
Okay.
Stay safe, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Carlo on foot.
Grilled bananas is very fucking tempting just to get rid of the There it is again. I hate it. Just get rid of the lemons. It's 3 lemons though per grilled banana. So $15 per grilled banana. Yeah, it's not actually worth it. Do you need fish stew? Do you need lemons for fish stew? I can't remember now. No, just 2 vegetables. How much more time do I have? 22 minutes? If this is still here, we'll do it. Maybe.
We're just talking about our adventures.
There is a lot of fucking people around here. Just like all of a sudden. Anyways. But we are going to go get planters. And the cannabis that's hanging out here. We'll get the cannabis first. Where is the small one? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was about to say, I know it's by that tree, but I can't remember where. Well, I want to know whose horse it is. These are open, like someone's been here. Interesting. Oops. Oh, I'm glad I picked up the right thing. I just realized, oh my god, did I pick up the coffee table? Because I would have been so upset. Stop it. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. That's what she said. Can I do it? It could kind of move to the left a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that. Is it straight? Good enough. Alright. We still have enough time, so I think we're going to get another planter. Oh shit, I forgot. Okay, so let's put the cannabis in here. Let's put the candles somewhere. I kind of want to put the candle here somewhere, but there's not a whole lot of places for it until we get the surface. Good question. I guess we can put it here for now. I forgot we were also going to do something in the kitchen too, but that's fine. We'll put it there for now. Okay. We have, what, I think 10 more minutes before we can pick up some jobs. And then we're just going to focus on making money the rest of the day. Night, whatever. It's pretty late. I got on pretty late, so. That is good enough. I have been trying to put this planter on the top of that for a long time now. To the point that we are now... God damn it. Can I live with that? I just wish there was an easier way to put that on top of the shelf. But there is not. Because I don't want to pull any of this furniture into crates again just to climb up on scaffolding to put that on correctly. Okay, we got the planter up on there close enough. I am going to ignore the fact that it could probably be shifted to the left a little bit. I'm going to ignore that because it took forever to get that up there. So much so that it's now time that we can go do jobs. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. We're gonna do this one just to say fuck it. So we need 5 bowls of stew, which is 2 vegetables per bowl, so we need 10 vegetables, which we thankfully have the vegetables in our wagon for.
Hola, hola, señora.
Hello? You getting a wagon out?
Sí, ahí hola.
Oh!
Hola, everybody.
Oh,
How you doing,
Isaac,
Isaac?
we're so sorry.
You're sweet.
We're
It's
so
okay.
sorry.
Ran into some issues, but we took care of them. Sorry about that. We tried to be as quick as we could.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just gonna take the wagon out first.
Sure thing.
That's the okay.
How you doing, Dusty?
How's it going?
What?
Hello.
I'm gonna move it here so the senora can take her wagon here.
What's wrong with it?
Like a reverse Dalmatian.
It's a snowflake Appaloosa. It's a snowflake Appaloosa.
Wait, what's wrong with my horse?
No, nothing. It's a snowflake Appaloosa, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
See?
Oh,
go.
Listen, I apologize. Dusty, I apologize on behalf of Josie. She didn't mean to call your horse a snowflake, okay? Your horse, I'm sure, is very,
No,
very
Dusty,
much,
tell him. It's
you
a
know,
snowflake Appaloosa,
It's a
right?
very
Yeah, that
good
is what
horse.
it is.
I
Yeah.
have a Palooza as well.
Yeah, it's not an insult,
There's no
Seb.
need
It's
to
a
insult
snowflake
the ego of the
Appaloosa.
horse like that. There's no need to insult the horse like that.
But
I'm sure it can
Sophia,
stand up to
help.
anything that's thrown at it. You know, I'm sure it's not insulted because it's not a snowflake.
Oh, I mean, he
Yeah.
is kind of skittish, to be truthfully honest.
Okay,
See?
maybe.
Fucking snowflake.
All right, good luck.
Calm down,
Snowflake.
Giovanni, before I shoot him.
Oh, yeah, it's about to temper. You should, Giovanni. We're gonna have some serious
There you go.
issues. So they won't take
Right,
out on you
perfect, my
physically,
friend.
but
I
I
got
will be
something
very
for
upset
you.
emotionally. Giovanni, run!
Very nice horse, Dusty.
Thank you.
Should all be there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Always a pleasure, my friend. Sorry to keep you waiting this long. Listen, I got a few extra crates that are empty if you want my wagon free of charge.
Where did my vegetables go?
Oh, I
There
forgot
they
about
are. Tomato, celery, potato, beets.
So I was
Josie got the straight.
I have a telegram? Huh?
Shit, or I don't know what else you could possibly put in the damn stuff. You know what I mean? Cocaine is just
Hello,
cocaine,
Barney?
cocaine, cocaine,
Hello.
cocaine.
No luck yet, Dusty.
I think I might have figured out what the problem is and got so irritated that I tore up the job.
Oh, no. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so I think you need good quality crabs, and I'm not entirely sure how you get those because the only way I can think of getting, the crabs is by kicking them, but you get some pretty poor quality crabs by doing that.
Yeah. I don't know if the vomit rifle would be any better.
I would think, putting a bullet in such a small animal like that
And
would make it
probably,
worse,
yeah. Well, at the same time, when
Good
you
night,
shoot a
friends.
squirrel, good night,
Good
good
night.
night. When you shoot like a squirrel or something like that with a vomit rifle, it's pristine, It's like a relatively small animal.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, either way, I don't think it was
Either way,
worth.
fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not worth the $260. I might as well do something else.
Yeah, not with a headache.
Yeah, I was just doing it because I had a bunch of crabs from the last time was hunting crabs to make this recipe, and yeah. Now that I have the lemons, turns out I had the wrong kind of quality crabs.
That's fucking unfortunate.
Yep. Yeah, I've been spending all my money on furniture, so.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi, buddy. I'm
are
sorry I
you,
missed
kid?
your wedding. I was in
No, it's alright.
fucking,
It's alright. I understand. Things happen. Things come up.
I was in New York. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I'm so going. I'm so
Hello.
going. I'm so tired. I want to go to sleep.
Go get some good sleep.
I
Good
will.
night.
I
You sound
will.
tired as all hell.
Yeah, you do.
Wow.
Yeah. That boat ride fucked me up.
Big boat ride today.
I'm from New York.
Oh, that's
Here.
fun. To back home. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good night, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Get some good sleep.
I will.
Yeah, she sounds really tired.
Yeah.
You just checking telegrams, Carlo?
Yeah, real quick.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
What's your plan for the day?
Hurry up.
Well, I picked up a job to take some fish stew over to that forts by Van.
Oh yeah, Fort Bernardo, whatever it's called.
Yeah, whatever it's called. I didn't even know the name of it until started
Until
picking
I
up
saw
jobs
that.
like that. Yeah,
Me too. Didn't even know it had a name.
yeah.
Thinking it was just Old Wooden Fort #1.
Of course, I don't know if I want to do that in the dark because I know wolves can be around there.
Around the fort?
Yeah.
Really? I've never had an experience with wolves around that area.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, knowing my luck, the rare wolves will come out and attack me.
Come out to play, yeah.
Yeah. But beyond, I'm just making money today, honestly. Like I said, I spent a bunch of money on furniture.
Just trying to recoup all the furniture cost.
Yeah, exactly. Well, between that and buying up lemons and everything, which, I bought up lemons and ice to do these kind of jobs, but still have not found, jobs to spend it. Yeah.
And jobs,
Yeah.
I think you find it oftentimes in Blackwater.
In Blackwater?
Yeah, I find it there a lot.
Okay.
Usually deliver 10 to the Strawberry Welcome Center, $200.
Oh, okay. I see I think the Saint Center is over in Rhodes, which that takes oranges, and I think the Old Fashions are usually here, which also takes oranges. Yeah, I kept seeing jobs for lemons and ice, and I finally got crates of lemons and ice, and now I can't find jobs again.
That really is how it happens.
Yeah.
It's like I have a couple of crates in one of my wagons that are just one of every herb in the crossing. Whole pouches of herbs. We just sit on it, and it's just like, rarely ever see these herb jobs anymore. And I have a plethora.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I sometimes find the one for cardinal flowers over here, but you rarely see any herb jobs.
Yeah, I wonder if people are just taking them, or if it's just because there's so many, different jobs to be put out there that, it's just less likely to find them.
I think it may be that there's so many jobs out there these days.
Wow. All these new dishes and everything people are ordering.
Yeah. Though the grilled banana one needs to just go away.
Yeah.
It takes 3 lemons per grilled banana. Why you need lemons for...
lemons per? That's crazy.
Yeah. And the going
That's
rates...
crazy. I thought it was just 1, but 3 is absurd.
Unless my recipe is wrong, I've never tried it, and I don't want to risk that, because that's way too many lemons.
That's a lot of lemons. Even if you're getting them yourself, that's a lot of lemons.
Yeah, I mean, if I was getting them myself, maybe I would consider picking up just to see if my recipe is correct, but
Yeah.
the going rate still is $5 a lemon, so I'm not going to be spending $15 worth of lemons per
$5
bananas.
a lemon is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. $5 a lemon is a lot.
That's what the going rate is usually. That's what I'm expecting to pay for it.
Gotcha. We used to sell them to Tiny Tony for 3, so I guess that makes sense that he probably would sell it for 5. I just use a wholesaler to people.
I know Tiny sells them for 4 to be
4?
below market,
No.
yeah. But
I was selling to him for like $3 or $2 per at one point.
honestly, I mean, especially with the way that the deflation of the ticket price, you would think that the lemons would go down in
Price
price,
would go
but
down, yeah.
yeah. I think it's the whole because there's such a demand and people are buying it at
Willing to pay it.
$5. Yeah.
They're just gonna be able to sell it at that.
Yeah. So I mean I find the jobs that are worth it and stuff, but that grilled banana one is just it's not worth it at all. But you see it all the time.
You this is gonna be an odd question, but you generally stick towards the town balls?
No.
No, alright.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
fair
still
enough.
got a little bit of that left too, but eventually I need to make another batch. I make a circuit between all of them.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. That and I make a circuit of all the cannabis too, because I sell cannabis.
Oh, alright, well.
Yeah.
We just did pick a little bit for Tito from Blue Street. He was selling for a bit, but we gave up on it.
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much have it just in case someone's interested. We used to have a buyer, but they stopped buying. So I'm just stockpiling at this point.
Yeah, just, you know, as long as you keep it in a jar or whatever, sealed up, it should be pretty good for a long time.
Yeah.
I was talking to Zofia the other day, and she was talking about how she wants to start doing those types of deliveries, but she doesn't have herself a wagon.
Wait, Zofia?
Zofia, yeah.
My bartender?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I was just chatting about that stuff.
Yeah, we
go.
take her on.
Hey, how
Hello.
you guys doing?
How are
Doing
ya?
good. How about yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Did you just wake up, or you just
Nah, I was,
coming into the city?
nah, I've been awake for a while. I was just at the house for a little bit.
Yeah.
I had to get a snack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then maybe that was the
need
horse
to
that
give
I
something.
saw behind the florist.
The black and white one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's mine.
I think so. Was your horse behind the florist?
No, it was at the house. At it.
Okay. I went by because there's like a little small patch of cannabis behind the florist over there. And
Yeah.
so I went behind there, and there was just a horse just standing right behind the fence of the forest. It's like,
Oh,
whose
no.
horse is that?
Okay, no, that's weird. No, my horse wasn't there.
No, probably
My horse
someone
was
just
behind the
sent their
fence
horse
at the
off.
house, but not over there.
No, okay. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it was just someone who sent their horse off, but I went around to look at furniture, and the greenhouse doors were standing wide open. I didn't see anyone, but it was strange.
Yeah, that's a very strange place to live. You know the tree by the greenhouse? There was a dead horse there like 2 nights ago.
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah, just right up against, like it was all black, an all black horse just laying there dead. At first we thought it was one of ours because a couple people went to bed before Jacko and I.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, who's fucking? But then we took a good look at the horse. Okay, it's none of ours. So it was just very odd because it was like very close to the house.
Yeah, it's an odd location for a dead horse.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of people go back there unless they're picking cannabis or something, or the milkweed. You can go through there to go to the milkweed.
Yeah, milkweed's though.
How's your 2 nights going?
Just started, really. I'm just looking for ways to make some money. So the whole escapade of the boiled crabs, it turns out I don't need potatoes. I need better quality crabs, apparently.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't, I don't. I mean, Barty suggested maybe a varmint rifle, but it's not worth it. It really is not. To go
Wow.
over to that island, there's only like a small place where you can find crabs on that island, or go to Gorma. It's not worth it.
Well, I mean, if you ever have some lobsters, it'd be good to have those potatoes for the peas and potatoes you need for the plated lobster tail.
Yeah, I already made it into peas and potatoes. There's sometimes you can find a job just for peas and potatoes here, and it's
Yeah.
like $400. So
Yeah, and they pay you back also with like a dish as well.
yeah.
I literally, in my wagon, I have a basket full of different plated dishes that I've got from jobs.
No, that's exactly what Pete has too. She has just picnic baskets full of the random job fucking.
Yeah, so hopefully, eventually I do
you'll
one
have
job.
enough.
Eventually.
I mean, I completed a piece of potatoes job, like, doing that exact thing.
Nice.
I just stocked up on them from the job board over there.
I was just telling Barty that the damn grilled banana one needs to go away, though. Some better job.
It's always fucking there. It wouldn't be that bad if I didn't have to waste a lemon.
Is it one? I thought it was 3 lemons.
I don't know how many it is. I just know I have to waste lemons for it.
The recipe that I found in the cookbook was 3 lemons. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not about to waste lemons for that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find out.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
huge
not worth the
mistake.
$170.
No. Also, the meat one's always on there as well.
Oh, the
For like
super
70. Yeah, for like, what was it, like $70 or something?
Those are not worth it either.
No.
I know how to make your own, but it's not worth it with all the stuff that you need for it.
Well, like, was it garlic, peppercorn,
And
bunch of
the
Bunch
casing.
of salt, the
casing.
casing, the meat, yeah.
well, it's all a bunch of shit.
I think I figured out the actual price for it at one point, but I torn off that note in my notebook.
The only good thing the super soda before is if you wanted to put it on pizza.
Yeah. I don't remember how much Supersod is in the market either, but I think either way it's not really worth the $70 for that job.
No, I think at the market, I think it's $15 or something.
No.
Yeah.
Which actually, now that I think about it, unless Tiny's making it himself, he's losing money every time he sells. I think he sells it for 10, right?
I think so, yeah. I think he makes it himself.
Yeah. I mean, either way, anytime I buy it, I get more than 10, but
Yeah, of course. It's kind of the general thing around the crossing is that everyone sells their goods surprisingly cheaper than they should, and then everyone just tips, so it ends up balancing out anyway.
well, that was a good thing about like some of those stores opening up in Blackwater. I kind of put local prices on things to where it made it beneficial for people to actually do those things. Like we sell a bunch of different teas, and fucking the Blackwater Cafe prices are like $15 and $13
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
when it doesn't cost nearly that much to make.
It costs pennies.
Yeah. I
A
mean,
little bit of
over-
time to go pick the herbs. If you're mixing, different types of herbs into tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, over at the Pearl, we just do whatever we can spare most of the time. Unless it's we bought something, then obviously we want to get our money back.
At least your money's worth back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one recipe that makes me the most upset is the taco one. Like, why can't I get like 2 or 3 tacos out of this one lemon?
Yeah,
So much lemon for one taco.
it is. There's another recipe that just like why can't you have more? Why does it not make more? And I cannot remember which one. Yep, I can't remember which one.
Well,
There's a lot of recipes, so many recipes.
Yeah, there's... Fuck. It's going to bother me. There's another one that was like... No, maybe you're right. Maybe it is a grilled bananas one. 'Cause I was told there's one that's like, it's like 3 lemons per thing. And I was like, why the fuck would... I'm thinking it might be
It might be the grilled.
It
That's
might
the
be
only
grilled
one.
banana.
That's the only one I can think that takes like 3 bananas, if my recipe is correct.
The only time it's kind of worth it to use more than 1 lemon on a recipe is the lemonade drops.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
about to say, the lemonade also takes a lot of lemons as well.
Yeah, it's 2 per glass. So usually I just wait for the Long Islands.
You know what's crazy? I learned the recipe for drink garnish, which, by the way, drink garnish, you would think, you know, taking a knife and making some fancy garnish for a drink. It is not. It is, like, quite literally a drink.
Really?
Wait,
Yes.
what? It's
Uh-huh.
like drink garnish is its own drink?
Yep. And it takes 3 lemonade for.
What the fuck?
Wait, why would I put 3 lemonades? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's, so your drink garnish is 6 of either oregano, thyme, or mint, 5 sugar cubes, 3 ice cubes, and 3 lemonade. And you need it to make it the last, oh god, what is it? The last word. It's a lot of lemons for a drink garnish.
And do you only get like 1 of them? Or do you get like a whole crate full? Like, what do we do? Like...
As far as I'm aware, this was told to me, this recipe was told to me. As far as I'm aware, it's just 1.
Yeah, no
Jesus.
thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks.
And the last
All
word
right,
is...
you want a $50 drink?
Exactly. The last word is the drink garnish and London dry gin. Oh god!
Well,
It almost got you.
almost.
That was very close.
That's someone else instead. Is that Kit's horse?
I have no idea.
No, wait, Kit rode off, didn't she?
With Carlo, I think.
That may be Kit's horse then.
Might be.
That's not the first time Kit's horse tried to attack me.
Jesus. There was... that reminds me, though. There was one day, it was like a bunch of the changes came around, and a horse came from, like, the job board, avoided a bunch of people, and I can't remember if it was Sunny or Cesare kicked, but it, like, went around a bunch of people at the telegrams to kick that person and just, like, walked off.
Oh god.
It was the most random thing I've ever seen.
Speaking of random horses, this is happening sometime before Halloween. So I don't know if just, you know, the animals are going crazy like I kept hearing people talk about. But we went into Blackwater and there was no one around but horses. And these horses were quite literally walking on the sidewalks, just having a stroll, just wandering about along the sidewalks, making circuits. Yeah. And they did not look like local horses. They looked like just, you know, fancy
All saddled
saddles
up.
and, yeah,
Yeah.
all saddled up and everything. And they're just wandering around the sidewalks, not even the streets, just the sidewalks, going in circuits.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no one else was around, just us, and we are just like looking at these horses like, what is going on? The horses have taken over the town.
Good night. Love it if I can see you.
Yeah, we went to Blackwater yesterday, and we were there for maybe 2 minutes, and all of a sudden, it's Dusty. The bank was being robbed. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Of course.
I think everyone was hiding in the general store. So we just got our wagon and got out of town. But it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, that bank gets hit a lot.
Yeah, and
that
then,
one in Rhodes.
Then earlier it was very weird. Me and another person, we rode into Valentine from Cumberland, and someone rode past us, shot their gun once, like kind of like in our direction. So we kind of stopped, and then someone else was chasing them, so they just kept riding off. But neither one of them were law.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, they kind of like popped a shot in our general direction, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And then all of a sudden, another guy on a horse just came like sprinting after him, and he just took off.
Interesting. So either it was a misfire or I don't know.
I don't know.
Once rode from Cumberland Forest down into Valentine, and there was deputies lined up getting ready for a pursuit. So I rode back up the hill and went across that wooden bridge that goes across the gap. And on the other side of the gap was two people masked up with their fucking rifles out, pointed. And I was just like, they're coming, boys, they're coming.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was funny. It's probably one of my favorite interactions the last month or so like that. Those random interactions you just like, fucking the wrong place, the wrong time, back-to-back time. This was too funny.
Yeah, that's been happening to you a lot lately.
Oh yeah. I also have a lot of instances of people seemingly looking like they're gonna rob me, and somehow I talk my way out of it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know how. Three times in one day this week it happened.
Yeah, I've talked my way out of a few robberies too.
Yeah.
Like the one last night. I don't know who the guy was in Emerald, but he rode up asking me what I was doing. And I was like, well, I'm doing some gardening for a recipe, and started to bore him with the recipe talk. And I was like, so what are you doing? And he's like, nothing. And then rode off and found someone else. He was all masked up. It was kind of obvious what he was gonna do.
What he was gonna do, yeah. I was by myself in Annisburg, and two folk ride up to me, and they just start talking to me, and I was like, all right.
You said it was the Creeds, right?
It was the Creeds, yeah.
Donnie
and Asher Creed. And Asher pulls his gun out and starts loading his fucking revolver. And then Donnie does the same thing, and they're like both cleaning their guns. And I'm just like, all right, folk.
Donnie is one of the most interesting people to run into, because I never know. It's like, all right, is she gonna like try to like lure me somewhere to torture me, or are we gonna do business? Like, I don't know what's happening. It's very 50-50. That same night I ran into him over there by the tobacco store and the ice cream shop, and I had on my glasses, and they're just like, they stopped me just to say, at first it was like just to say hello, and then Asher's like, oh, and look, I bet Donnie would run into someone with glasses. And she's like, yep, he won the bet. And I was like, oh, what did you win? It's like, well, also part of the bet was I would bet her that I would kill someone with glasses in the city.
Oh my gosh.
So I looked at him. I was like, well, why'd you want to do that? And I took my glasses off. I was like, look, now you can't kill me. And then he just wrote off to telegrams. I guess he was in a hurry.
Yeah, they put their guns away in the middle of the conversation, and I was like, just so you know, I do buy illegal goods. And they're like, well, just in luck. You're in luck, because we got 3 gold bars on us right now. And I was like, I'll buy them. And then they just made business and went the other way.
It was funny, too, because when Asher wrote off, I was still talking to Donnie, and then I was like, yeah, so do you have any things you want to sell? She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, we bought gold bars for you multiple times, so what are you talking about?
So
like,
out of random curiosity, how much do you buy your gold bars for?
I personally don't, actually.
I buy for 55 and sell for 60.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Even with the price going up?
Even with the price going up, yeah. I didn't change my prices with the price going up, because I figured it's just people are taking the risk to deliver. They deserve more money, not me.
Yeah.
I acquire them for buying them off of people or doing jobs on the board, you know. I'm not robbing banks.
Yeah, last I heard, like, it was like 55 to 65 was a price. And then the bonds price didn't change at all, I don't think, so that should still be...
Yeah, the bonds is the same still. I buy at 18 and sell at 22.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know, Jacko usually handles all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I got paid in a gold bar. Someone at the who visited the Pearl asked me, it's like, do I take other things? Do I take other things? No, it wasn't actually.
Oh, it was like she paid in gold bars a few times.
No, it was someone from Benny's group actually.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, that was the other one that you got held up, right, Marty?
What's that? Well, who was it, Benny Gang? Yeah, that was the other. I bought a bunch of bars, bonds, and gems off of them, and they took a crate from their wagon and walked it all the way to the bank in Blackwater. And in the middle of us talking and doing the, the deal, I had some trouble talking to the fucking teller, so I had to take a nap. And as I woke back up from my little nap, Beatrice is no longer in the fucking bank, and they're putting guns to my head saying, all right, we're just gonna have to negotiate our way out of this because Pearl's wanted. I was like, you motherfuckers. I was like, I just bought fucking half a crate of bonds,
Hello?
Like,
How you doing, Vin?
hello.
How you doing, guys? It's good to see you. Listen, I'm sorry to interrupt in your conversation, but I need you guys' help. Where do you get a gift box?
Don't you get it from this?
I want to. No, not here. I want to say Rhodes.
I know you can get one in Valentine.
Rhodes and Valentine. Oh, got it.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on Rhodes, but I know Valentine for sure.
100%
Blackwater, 100%. Rhodes is 50-50, but for sure Valentine.
All right, perfect. We'll see myself out of this conversation.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Vinny. Good to see you.
Bye, Vinny.
Take care.
Bye.
I love Vinny.
Oh man, he's getting his ass whooped last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Josie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like that's a common occurrence.
Yeah. Anytime I see them, whenever I see them and it's late at night and the rest of the family isn't around, it's usually Vanny getting beat up.
Oh, my goodness.
But yeah, the Bennett gang situation was funny. That was the second time I got held up that day, and I can't remember who the third time. I got held up by a third time, and, I had made business out of it, but still somehow made my way not getting harmed, which is pretty fun. Keeps life exciting.
Well,
I think what other gangs are even still around right now?
Who knows?
Well, I'm not sure.
I know a bunch of the Olvidados got locked up and 2 of them died.
You know which one's died?
Jesse and I think started with an M.
Alright, so not Duke or Grover or...
No, it wasn't
None of the folk that I know from
Grover
that group.
or Duke.
Those are the 2 folk I know from that group.
Yeah, those are the 2 that I know as well.
I felt so bad the one day.
Oh, look at that. Speaking of.
Oh, yeah, see?
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Right over there.
Yep.
Got a domestic.
Fucking, B and I were on the wagon, and I was going really fast on the wagon. And, right where that, before
I got wagon
McFarland's,
PTSD today.
where that river is, the little river crossing between Thieves and McFarland's.
Yeah, I know what you're
I was going from McFarland's to the river, and Duke was coming from the river up the path, but he was on that part of the hill where it's so low that you can't see anybody when you're coming over the hill. And I was going full speed, and I just trucked him. Just ran right over the fucking... ran him straight down. And he was on the ground, he's like, you motherfucker. He's a me. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Did he go down?
Yeah, he went down.
No.
I ran him over the wagon, like the whole horse and everything. Just,
oh, fuck.
I was going full speed. I literally didn't see him, fella, and I just fucking crunched his damn horse under my wagon. Yeah, I felt horrible. And he was like, don't worry about it, it's fine. And he just got on the back of the wagon with us, and we just went to town and got a horse. We took him to Thieves or whatever, and he got a horse in Thieves. But it was still so funny. I just felt so bad. I've never hit somebody so hard with a wagon in my life. It was very funny.
Oh, speaking of horses, Dusty, after yesterday, I impulse bought a $40 Kentucky saddle.
Oh.
It's actually not bad. Like, they weren't
Really?
kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not.
It's
I don't know how.
It's not great, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for $40 a horse, they're surprisingly good.
I did a full sprint from the telegram station of Valentine to the wagon depot in Emerald, and it was still not even. It was more than halfway tired, but I still had a little bit of energy left.
They don't get winded for very long either though.
Yeah, no. I did one thing. I grabbed something out of my wagon and I got back on the horse and just like ready to go, like nothing ever happened.
Mhm.
I was like, Jesus Christ! And then I have a fucking Turkmen right there that cost me like 1,000 something. It's just like $40 horses, just as good almost.
I'm always amazed when I get on John's horse because it's a saddler. And compared to my horses, I mean, I don't have the best horses. I just buy them because they're pretty. But I'm just always amazed for a saddler that he can run as far as he can, and
Yeah, there's too many horses that I like.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. Well, actually, I have 3 horse deeds. One of them was for thoroughbred, like the first horse I bought, and I fucking hate that horse. So I was okay with getting the deed for that one. And one was an Arabian that was just like, I just felt silly riding it sometimes after a while. It was funny at
Arabians
first.
are small.
It was funny at first, but then now like people have like actual mules and donkeys. I was like, well, I don't want this thing. I'd rather get one of those.
Well,
And then I just got a deed for my Mustang because I wanted to try the Kentucky set. And I was like, that thing's definitely better than the Mustang. I think the Mustang I have was like $500.
I think that's how much they are.
Yeah. I have my Appaloosa over there, and he's skittish as all get out, but he's pretty.
I have that Turkmen right there.
I've got
Sometimes it's annoying me.
Breton, a Turkmen, and a Missouri Foxtrotter. Those are my 3 horses.
I
Yeah,
have
I've
a
given away my other ones.
Foxtrotter, the Kentucky, and then, yeah, Turkmen. I have 2
Okay.
Turkmens actually.
I have a Mustang. I have a, what are they called? A Criollo?
I love Criollos. Very good horse.
I have an Appaloosa, a Foxtrotter. That's 4, right? Yeah.
Oh man, I seen the one that Josie was talking about yesterday that she sold.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't put 2 and 2 together till after. Ivy in Blackwater just bought a new horse. She bought the deed from someone, and I didn't realize that she meant the horse that Josie was talking about. It's actually a really nice fucking horse.
It's a good horse, yeah. There's a lot
don't
of
think
pretty
I've seen
horses
it.
coming through auction.
It does kind of look like a cow, but it's brown and white. But it's really nice. Also, the one that Mac has is really nice too.
What, the one that he bid up on?
Yeah, the one that he
Yeah,
fucking upped the price on.
Yeah, this Clydesdale is nice. Fucking Beatrice, I feel so bad for. I bought the horse for her because she couldn't be there for the part of the auction because they split the auction into 2 auctions the day we went to go to the auction. And they had the 2 separate groups. So we went to, one of us stayed in the first auction, the other one went to the second. And in the first auction, they had a cob, an Irish cob, and she really wanted an Irish cob. And I was like, all right, so I'm assuming that this Irish cob is, different than the ones that we already have here in the crossing.
Oh no.
Oh, it wasn't.
And so it wasn't. It looked identical to the cob she already owned.
Oh god.
Yeah,
How much
I
did you
was-
pay for it?
like $1,200.
I can't remember off the top of my head what they cost, but still,
Like
that sucks.
400 or 500, something very cheap. They're very cheap horses. I was kind of real pissed, especially now that I can't go to any more auctions, and she has to know what horse to get for me at auction
Wait, why can't you go to it anymore?
because I've got a horse.
Yeah. You can only buy 1 horse.
You can only buy 1 horse.
Oh, interesting.
And so the only horse that I bought was, the one for my wife. Because I thought, that was going to be a unique cob and that she would have wanted it. What a fucking shit show it was. I was pissed. Like, what was the point of them bringing in horses that we already have here in the crossing?
Yeah, I thought the whole point of these auctions were to get enough money to import in other breeds.
And I thought whatever breeds we had here currently in the crossing, they would just bring a different coat if they brought that breed in. Like if they brought Missouri Foxtrotters, they would be a specific coat that's different than all the others. But this car was identical. It was just kind of
Yeah,
felt like she got
sucks.
scammed a little bit, but you know.
Yeah.
No, I definitely got scammed.
They should have at least, you know, let people know, the buyers know that.
Yeah.
Wait, so they didn't like pull the horse out? They just kind of like
No, they
pay
pulled the
with-
horse out. They pulled the horse out, but I don't fucking pay attention to my wife's horse like that. I barely pay attention to my own fucking horses.
You know what? That's fair. That is fair. I can't blame
It's
you
not
for
like
that
a
one.
wagon, you know. Like I know what my wagon looks like.
No, yeah, you make a good point. You make a good point.
Yeah. So, I'm not a big horse person either. So like I only know that horse over there, mine, is a Breton because I bought it. You know, if I saw that horse out in the fucking wild or something, I'd be like, that's a fucking horse. You know, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah,
You know-
honestly, personally, I just go with horses for the looks.
Yeah, same here. You know, when I first got here, I was gifted that Criollo. I was like, I don't need any other horses. I just have this one. And then look at me 4 horses later.
Horses, you know.
Well, I mean, not gonna lie, having 4 horses is still beneficial because that's just like extra storage space.
Yeah, I mean, true.
Literally, one of my horses, like if I'm gonna go out mining or something, I just swap to that horse because it has like my pickaxe and stuff.
Yeah, I used to have a horse for that too. Let me grab my coat.
My horses, I just, every week, I just change to another horse so they can get some exercise.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm interviewing
Hello?
one more time.
Welcome back,
Do any one of you guys have a medical bag?
Medical bag, yeah.
Yeah, medical bag. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you guys. All right, I'm gonna see myself out again.
No
All
problem,
right.
Ravi. You're good, you're good. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Absolutely. Likewise. Take care, guys. Yeah.
Fucking love Vinny so much. The gallows are so fucking funny.
I have
I'm
a
assuming
feeling.
the,
I have a feeling
domestic-
Josie's gonna come back
Yeah.
and like, do you guys have another?
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, weekly I tend to change out my horses so they can all get exercise.
Yeah, that's what my horse is around too.
That's why I only have 3 horses now. It's because I had a 4th horse that was a saddler, and it was my first horse, and I just never took it out and just sat there with things in its saddlebag. I just felt bad, so I gave it away to, God, who did I give it to? I think Anani Shaw, when she first came to the crossing. Saved her, you know, the $40 or $50 that she would have spent of her money on a first horse, just to get her around.
I mean, that's
Until
what I
she
would
could
do.
afford something.
That's what I would do with my extra horses. I just every person I met that's new to the crossing, they've already gotten their horse. I was like, because like I said, I have 3 horse steeds now. That I mean, I'm not gonna ever go back to the thoroughbred
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
the Arabian, you know.
I'm surprised there's not a lot of people who sell horse teas and things, you know. I know there's like here in the town we have the hoof,
I was about to say
hoof
there's-
works or whatever, but
There's
Yeah.
that one there.
I mean, I wouldn't even want anything for it because like
Yeah.
it's not doing me any good. Just have the deed in my bank, the document folder.
yeah.
I saw there
Well,
was a flyer for veterinarian here in the notice board, but that was a while ago. I don't see that flyer anymore. You don't see a whole lot of animal doctors around either.
Yeah, that is true. You don't.
Remember Billy Joe Barber?
Yeah.
How you would have that little kind of like
His-
roadside
Bizarre,
market.
bizarre thing that he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna donate all of my extra horses to him, so that way he could sell them through his shop and whatnot. But just I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, I've not seen him in a while.
I think after his wagon got stolen, kind of killed his momentum for his.
Oh, his
little-
wagon got stolen. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
fucked.
There's one day, I was in Blackwater, and he's like, he was telling us about it, and he had like $20,000 worth of shit in his wagon. Someone just
Howdy.
fucking hopped on and stole it.
Hello.
Sorry, when you get a chance, I gotta talk to you.
All right, I'll be right back, folk.
All right.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so someone just got like 20,000, and he had guns, drugs, bars, like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that. I also heard that he was one of the many that got robbed during that whole masquerade event, I think, in Valentine. That turns out it was a very elaborate way to rob people. He was
Oh,
one
so
of
he
the
got
ones that
robbed back to back. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That
they
I'd
robbed
be
him of a
discouraged
lot.
about coming back around the crossing.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot. I've heard not a lot. I've heard a little about his past. I know he wasn't. His history wasn't the most well-liked guy, but it seemed like where he was at now, he just wanted to do business with,
Mm-hmm.
whoever.
Yeah. Yeah, he seemed fine to me back when we lived in Blackwater.
Yeah. No, he was fine to us. Like I just, from other people I know, they talked about how they don't like him for whatever happened like 2-3 years ago. I was like, well, I didn't know him then because I wasn't around, so I don't have any grudge with the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he was fine to us. He just hung out in Blackwater, did his bazaar, or did the whole lumberyard thing, the tradition of fighting people.
Yeah. How's the construction at the Lions Den?
I'm not sure. I know that the DiCenzos are working to continue the King of the Ring. Though I don't know if they're also continuing with building that up or if they're going to continue the King of the Ring at different locations like the last one. But I don't know where he is, but apparently Frankie's not going to be available to do the King of the Ring, so Santino is going to instead.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll probably want to get that place up and running. I mean, it was blown up for a reason. It means something to them.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't just mean something to them. It means something to a lot of people. I've heard a
Yeah.
lot of fighters upset by the fact that happened. Fighters or citizens who are upset by the fact that when you blow something like that up, a den in a basement, you're going to level the residents above it. So you're
Yeah,
displacing
I
people from
don't-
their homes.
I don't think they really thought about the backlash. I think they
Yeah.
just thought like, oh, we're attacking the Chinzo business, but it seemed like it upset more people than
Yeah, I mean,
Chinzos.
because it's just because they run an event out of that place doesn't mean that they own the place. A lot of
Yeah.
people, go there for fighting and everything. It means a lot to
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot
sure
of
people
people.
go there throughout the week, not just
Yeah,
Friday or
yeah,
I
every other
think he does
Friday.
something Thursday. No, it was
No,
every
it's-
other Friday, and then tryouts were like the Fridays in
Um,
between.
Yeah, the Fridays in between. Yeah, so every Friday, I guess.
Oh, okay.
All right, sir.
That's rude.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that they quite literally. It's the only time that they use that Lion's Den is the Fridays. I also think that they may have, taken things out of, just quite literally blown things out of proportion. I think they could have just gone down into the Lion's Den and messed up the ring and everything instead of leveling the whole place.
Yeah.
If they're gonna mess things up like that, I mean, come on, it was a little bit much.
Also, why do you want to blow up your own backyard?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I get they have issues with each other, but like
That's the thing that I've been
we
voicing.
still all gotta live here.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that I've been voicing. They both, talk about how much they like the city. They live in the city. All about business and community and everything else. Both sides talk about it. And yet they're doing stuff like this that destroys their city. And this war is going to last for a long fucking time because they're both stubborn. So if they're going to continue to escalate like this, what's going to be left of the city? It makes no sense to me. I mean, I get it, war is war, but, you know, you're warring in your own place, your own town that you live in. Kind of, you know, think about the people and the destruction you're doing around the town.
Yeah, apparently there's another shootout yesterday.
Yeah, there was. Shootouts, you know, makes sense. It's a war, whatever, but the whole
Yeah.
blowing things up, that's a little much.
That's one thing I'm looking forward to us all collabing for this market area over there.
Well, the thing I'm a little bit worried about, and I'll probably talk more about it when we get into a meeting, is I know a certain someone likes using that market because they apparently have history with it. They kind of claim it as their part of their territory along with Chinatown. I would hope that they wouldn't care about us utilizing that place, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't care if they have a history there. They don't do anything with it. The place has been dead.
Yeah, they keep talking about how much they want to do pop-up. They were talking to me about it, doing pop-up things there, and they were talking about the market and stuff. Of course, the war happened, so I guess that's the reason why they haven't done anything with it, but that's another thing I don't understand. They blew up.
But they could have been doing that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. What I don't understand is they blew up something that was across the street for something that they want to claim.
Yeah.
If they weren't careful with the amount of explosives they used to level something like that, they could have, you know, spread a fire to their side of things.
I'm just looking forward to us getting the ball rolling because, like, I don't know. I just think if we can bring business to the city in spite of what's all going on, I think that will do a lot.
Yeah.
For
yeah,
the
absolutely.
city, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it feels like everyone's kind of on the edge of their seat, kind of walking on eggshells, not entirely sure what they can and can't do here in the city with everything going on, so...
I mean, us, we're hardly in the city just because it's just like, what's the point? Bullets are going to be flying past us any minute now, you know?
Yeah. We try to be stubborn with opening the bar, but, you know, when there's bullets flying, there's nothing we can really do. We're not going to get customers, so...
Yeah, well, the problem is not. I mean, obviously the bullets flying is a problem, but when the bullets start flying, there's so many of them running around kicking up dust. It's like on top of the bullets flying, it's like just leave the city.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why the office that you went to in Blackwater. That's part of the reason why we got it, because if we still need to do business and you know we have a place where we can meet privately.
Yeah.
Out west.
Well, I mean, Blackwater dust kicks up with them, too.
Yeah. It was just to give us multiple options.
Yeah, I guess
for
that's
offices.
true, yeah.
I mean, Valentine probably would have been more ideal, but God, I hate Valentine.
Yeah, me too.
Like, if they can level Valentine, like, please do it. Level Valentine or pave the road, like one of the two.
I'm pretty sure those people that just rode off one wagon would be upset if you leveled Valentine. I think those are the hatchets.
Yeah, it is. Which I like the hatchets. I still hate the town though. And it's the same thing with roads. I hate roads because I'm in roads for 2 seconds. I'm in Valentine for 2 seconds. I'm covered in mud or I'm covered in clay.
Yep. I used to I was here God, I keep saying 6 months, but at this point it's probably longer than that. I was running with the...
Time is all messed up when you...
Yeah, exactly. I was here for like a few weeks before I left for, you know, a bit of a journey before coming back fully here to the crossing. And I was running with a group of Irish. Not the Irish people think. It's not that. It's quite literally a no-name group.
You mean you're not part of the Pavi?
Not part of the Pavi.
No, you're
not part of the...
Irish you're talking about.
Not part of that Irish group.
Them.
People
what were
keep
they calling the
asking.
pearl? The Celtic tiger?
Yeah,
or
something like that. Yeah.
God, I forgot about the. Oh my God. Glad
Yeah.
those guys are gone.
Yeah. That's the reason why I keep trying to remind people. Just because I say Irish group does not mean that group. It was quite literally a no-name
Yeah.
group that didn't. They tried to make a name for themselves. They came in too hot, and then they left. So,
I feel like
but
I feel like that's what's going on out west right now. There's a lot of new gangs that are like really fucking with Blackwater in particular. You know, trying to like get their names out there. I think there's like Maine gang, Montana gang, and then there's another one. But yeah, there's a lot of new groups out west causing trouble, trying to like make a name for themselves.
there's a right and wrong way to make a name for themselves. The Irish group I was
Yeah.
running with was doing it very, very poorly. And unfortunately seems to mirror the group that people think that I was part of. Because
Oh, God,
apparently that
those-
group was the same way.
You can tell that those guys were looking for a fight. But honestly, there was one. I can't think of his name right now, but he was like the leader of them. He seemed pretty reasonable. And then he randomly was just gone, and another one was like claiming himself the king of them. And that's just when you can tell they were just looking to start trouble.
Yeah, apparently they showed up or came back around the time I came back to the crossing, and the people that I was hanging out with heard that I used to run with an Irish group, and they got a little concerned because I do not want the Irish group that I was part of coming back.
Yeah.
So they're like, did you hear about this Irish group? And they were listing off the things that this Irish group was doing. It's like, oh God, why does that sound like the group I was with?
Yeah, I want to say like the leader's name was like Killian or something.
No, the people that I was with was Declan O'Reilly, Colin McNaughton, his half sister Katie. I don't know if
I've heard the name Declan before.
Declan O'Reilly.
Yeah.
I know this
I'm trying
group.
to remember what from though.
He was. I think this group was trying to get things going in the city when they first came, and then when I joined them, they were in Rhodes, and they were having a hideout in Shady Bell, of all places, and trying to run things out of the Rhodes Parlor House, and it just I don't know, just going crazy.
Maybe that's what it was. They had posters up, like trying to open the pub, right, in Rhodes. There was someone trying to run that, but it was like really early in the day.
No, it wasn't early.
Oh, okay. Because I remember there was someone trying to open up the parlor house, and it was like 2 Eastern. They were looking for bartenders.
I don't remember if they weren't organized enough to be putting flyers up, to be honest. I would have been the one. I would have been the one who did that, and I wasn't with them long enough for that. They met me, realized that I had experience behind the bar, threw me behind the bar for a bit, and then it's like, let's go hit a bank. And it was like, you know what? Fuck it, why not? But the regret, very, very much regret that, considering that Column decided to, on her way to escaping, decided to start throwing knives at the deputies, and obviously the deputies saw that as a threat and started
Christ.
shooting at us.
Of course.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I agreed to, you know, go hit a bank. I did not agree to being shot at. And I got shot in the back too, because they really upset the deputies. We were doing a boat escape, and the deputies were after us on their own boat. And as soon as we got to shore,
Slowest chase of all time.
yes, it was, and we were having troubles with our boat, so it was even slower. And that's the reason why Column started throwing knives at them, because they were getting closer to us. And of course, immediately he was throwing knives like willy-nilly, and then somehow hit one of them. And he's like, I cannot believe I just hit one of them. And then, of course, gunfire.
Jesus Christ.
And the goal was to go. We hit Blackwater, so the goal was to take the boat over to the Rhodes Market where our horses were hitched. But some of our horses were not listening to us when we got to shore, and the deputies really opened fire on us to take us out before we could get away.
Oh no.
And
That's like what didn't go wrong on that job.
And, well, on top of all that, I was the safe cracker because I was the only one who knew how to crack safes. The other person who tried, I had to push aside to finish cracking open the safes. And so I basically had most of the loot. And no one picked me up. The horses that we could get, no one stopped to pick me up. They took off without me, so I was forced to run away from the deputies and get away and get to the rendezvous point by myself.
Jesus.
And
No, like literally the most important person on the job was the one got left behind.
yeah, exactly. I got
Whoever
shot in the
has
back
all the
for it.
shit, they're the one that has to get away.
Yeah, exactly. But Colin got shot down, so Katie, who's half sister, she saw me show up and got upset by the fact that I was there and announced the fact that Colin got shot down. And she was the medic on duty, so I think she did a shitty job on my shoulder just out of spite. She was upset by the fact that I was there. The new person was there. The person with all the loot was there, and not her brother.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, there's a reason why I do not want these people back.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yep.
I also don't actually think you have to worry about the other Irish group coming back.
Well, that's good. Because I feel like we would have some issues if they want the Blue Pearl back. The Celtic Dragon or whatever they called it.
Yeah. I think 2 of them ended up dying. I know last they were around, they were fighting. What was it? Wicker Gang, maybe? There's someone that's in Van Horn. I can't remember if it was Wicker Gang or Jolly Roger. I'm pretty sure it was Wicker Gang. I think at that time Wicker Gang was just fighting like everyone.
Yeah. That's what I heard about Wicker Gang. A few of them poked their heads around when you first opened the Pearl, but then they lost interest. Apparently that's something they also do is, stir up some trouble and then lose interest.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Yep.
I know Bully Street was at war with Wicker. The Decenzas were. I remember hearing a story about 3 Olvidados took out 6 Wicker. And then last time they were around, they were shooting the hatchets down for some reason.
The last time I heard about the Wicker Gang before they showed their heads in the Pearl, we were living in Van Horn for a little bit.
Yeah, I think they still claim Van Horn as theirs, but they're just not around all that much.
Yeah. I think they showed up and because I'm pretty sure they did because Sunday warned us about them hanging about. Actually, no, that's where I met Silly, so I was aware that Wicker Gang was starting to move about. That's when I first met Silly, and then Silly showed up at the Pearl when we moved over here.
Yeah, I want to say they shot the hatches down, literally 3 weeks ago, maybe, if that.
Jeez.
It was very recent.
So they just show up, shoot whoever they decide to shoot, and then disappear again.
I guess so.
Moving group of outlaws.
Yeah. Also, they were the type of group that would pick someone up and just torture them for their own enjoyment.
Yeah. Not my kind of people.
Nope. Especially not if they're out east. They definitely seem like they'd be more of a Western thing.
Yeah, it seems more Western.
Yeah, no. Last I heard, they still do claim Van Horn as their town or whatever.
Hmm.
I think a couple people live out there now.
Yeah, it was the only group that I knew about before we left was Os Contra. Didn't really run into very many people, but that doesn't say anything. That's maybe just don't run into people because we were later usually.
Yeah. I want to say was it, Jolly Rogers were there.
Oh yeah, Jolly Rogers too. Os
think-
Contra and Jolly Rogers. Is Jack's
Just-
hair white?
I was about to ask you the same thing. I only know that's Jock because of the gun. Because that white hair is throwing me off. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. His hair is also longer too, isn't it? Or is it not? No, maybe
I don't think so.
maybe it's just the white of the hair is making it seem longer.
Also, apparently, Gideon is Jock's #1 fan, so she's dressed like him a lot.
Yeah, I ran into Gideon as Jacques.
I ran into Gideon dressed as Jock, and I didn't realize what I was like witnessing. And then Tito told us yesterday, like, yeah, it's fucking dressed as Jock, and I was like, oh my god, that explains it. And then I was like, yeah.
Well, Gideon made the mistake of saying my name because he knows me. And I'm pretty sure Jacques doesn't know. I mean, I'm sure he does now, but he didn't know before what my name is. We just have random conversations from Telegram. So it's like, Gideon, you ruined your disguise by saying my name. Also, that big nose of his.
Yeah, that fucking thing. That's how I knew it was Gideon. I was like, why is he dressed like this? And I had also heard he was like a butler before, so like maybe he's back to being a butler, which is weird for someone who was just in conflict and like robbing banks and shit. Wait, and no, I guess he's just dressed as Jock. and then you got fucking Benny from Bully Street dressed as Abe from the Animales.
Oh, I've not seen Benny since he tried to get me to help him break Gideon out. He's dressed as Abe.
I'm talking about Benny from Bully Street.
Oh, Bully Street. I didn't know there was a Benny in Bully Street.
Yeah, he's a redhead. I think he
Oh.
wasn't around for a long time, but he's been back around recently. But he looks like, if you've seen someone with Bully Street and he has like one of those fur things around his shoulders and like a cowboy hat, that's his name's also Benny, and he's dressed as Abe from the Animales. He said it's his greatest adversary.
I see.
I thought it would have been funny if, like, when Benny was doing that whole Saint Benny thing, or whatever he was doing when they were fighting with the Dechendas, that was funny timing that their Benny came back and like, yeah, it's Saint Benny after Benny from Bully Street. So I'm sure that would have really hurt Benny from Rescuer's ego. If everyone embraced the name, but for a completely different Benny.
Well, I mean, I learned through talking to him while he was waiting to break Gideon out that he has daddy issues. He's doing this to take back his accomplishments to his father, to make him proud, to prove his prove that he can do something.
What?
Yep, that's the reason why he's doing this. The reason why he's going from place to place to conquer it. And I asked him, it's like,
That
what
was his reasoning for
Yep.
all of this?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, what would you consider conquering, though? You know, what would you need to conquer the city? And he's like, well, the problem is that all the Western law, because what he was doing before this was just attacking law, and when he beats law, he conquers the town and calls himself, quote-unquote, mayor of the town. But all the people, all the law apparently told him that when he gets over here to Saint Denis, that's not who he's going to be fighting. He's going to be fighting the DiCenzos, and they're a whole other thing. So he came to the city knowing that he was probably going to fail, which is the reason why he settled for just taking a small percent. He wanted to take Old Town as to conquer it, which of course he still said no to. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
This whole thing, because the fucking guy has daddy issues. That's crazy.
Well, it started as that, but I mean, they approached us at the Pearl to have a conversation and talk about how if we were okay with them selling opium and stuff over in Old Town. How we felt about the ban of opium and everything else. It's like their agenda changed suddenly. It was Pablo who was doing most of the talking. It wasn't Benny. So it's like Pablo
Interesting.
became the spokesperson.
Yeah, it was a very, very odd group.
Hello there.
Hello.
How you doing?
Is that Dusty?
Yes, it is. Hello.
Good to see you again.
Likewise. How you doing?
How you doing? Say, we're a little new around here, and we're looking to, brush up on some skills. I don't suppose you could give us an understanding of, what's around town?
What sort of skills are you wanting to brush up on?
Well, let's see, Cordelia likes to tell people she's good with her hands. Can you think of anything that she might be, able to use her hands on?
Well,
Trying to test your skills at maybe cracking
spinning
open things.
dials.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your place would be over at the gun store. There, if you go out the back and, introduce yourself to the people at gun store, they like to know who's going in there. If there's someone there, that is.
I don't think there's anyone there right now.
Well, if there's not, then just go through the back, up the steps. There's a tea room there. There's a safe you can practice, as well as a lockbox you can practice if you want to practice your skills at picking locks.
Well,
Perfect.
that is incredibly useful information. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
And if you ever need some lock picks and you don't want to go to the Strawberry, the Pearl sells them. We do.
Oh
so.
my god, I was just about to ask.
Yeah.
It's like you read my mind. Also, look at her pants. Look at these pants. They're amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my, I love the pink.
Very
Adorable.
stylish.
That's what I like to do is bleach up the bottoms of my pants and do it different colors.
They're so cute.
I've never seen anything like it.
Well,
You should sell those pants.
you should. I would totally buy a pair.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah, Dusty,
Well-
you're now a tailor.
Well, thank you for the information, Dusty.
Mhm.
Is there any way that I can get your... I think Ansel actually has your telegram.
I actually got Ansel's, but I didn't actually. I forgot to send a telegram back. So
That's okay.
yeah.
If we do need lockpicks in the future, we'll make sure to let you know.
Yeah, if you would like to take my telegram, you can reach out.
Sure. What is it?
It is SX813.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whenever we are in need of that, we'll let you know.
Yeah. So if you don't
And-
feel like going all the way to Strawberry, just reach out. We got a stockpile.
yeah. Definitely.
And they're
Definitely
at,
would prefer that.
they are at cost because we just want the convenience of having them over here in the east. So they're still $10 a piece.
That's all.
Sure.
It saves time. It saves time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
in the interest of squaring off any debts for this information, would you like some money for it?
No, you're fine.
All right. Are you sure?
I appreciate, I mean, you're gonna come to buy lockpicks from me, then I'd say that's squared off.
Oh, there you go.
For sure.
Thank you, Dusty. I appreciate
Mhm. Of course.
We'll see you again.
it. Be safe.
Have fun.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't think we got your friend's name.
My name is Rico. Pleasure to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. I'm Cordelia.
Pleasure. How do you say your name? I'm sorry. Okay. Ever?
Yeah.
Well, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure. Hope to see you around.
Yeah. Folks, take care. Very interesting.
Yeah. Ansel's the one that I said who's plays guitar and stuff, may be useful for the block party. That's the group that he runs with.
It's actually good to know that they're around at this time.
Yep.
Because there's a woman we mentioned her. Her name was Nico.
Yeah, Nico.
I think around the time Barty would probably want to have the event, it might be a little too late for her.
I'm hoping that the event will be a little early enough to, say DeCenzo's or whatever can catch it, because not a whole lot of people are around.
I don't think it would be too late.
Yeah. Something we can discuss over the meeting. But yeah, I've seen that group of people around I was up a lot later than I normally am because I was, furniture shopping, and I saw Cordelia and Ansel doing furniture shopping themselves. It looks like they have a apartment over at the Old Town.
Oh, okay. So that they're new and they live in the city. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Mm-hmm. Interesting group, yep.
It's never bad to see new faces around.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they start acting all crazy, then maybe it'd be a problem.
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
But might be hard to match the kind of crazy that's going on right now.
Yeah. Hopefully they're not the type to shit where they eat.
Yeah. Go mess up Valentine. go level Valentine. That's one thing Benny wasn't good at. Successful. Valentine's still standing. Did you not take over that one?
No, he did. But what he does, and what I don't understand, is he conquers a place and then he moves on to another one. So of course the place that he quote unquote conquered is like Benny who?
So it's like conquered for like all of 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Watching him while I was talking to him, waiting for the whole Gideon breakout thing, he was running all over the place. He's one of those people that's very high energy and just cannot stand still. So, seems like the thing that he would do is conquer something. He's like, okay, I've done this. Let's move on to something else now.
I still can't get over the whole daddy issues.
He absolutely has daddy issues.
It's also weird that he would just pour that information out like that.
I have a knack of getting people to open up.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I hear about so many different, secrets and information and everything else that I don't think people should be telling me, but they do.
I mean, some of the things you'll hear just being in Blackwater sometimes, it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Blackwater was really, really bad at that. Everyone was very openly and friendly and talking about just offloading everything onto you.
Yeah. It's like Blackwater is just like, it's a group therapy session. Everyone's just telling all their secrets.
Yeah.
Especially if you ever hang out at the general store when Tiny's there. Someone comes in and he just makes like small conversation, and the next thing you know, they're telling their life story.
I think Tiny's one of those people that you could do that to. They're just, I don't know, certain people that people feel comfortable talking to, I guess. Tiny is one of those people, I think.
Yeah. Anytime I go there, I just pretend like I work there. Tiny's. There's one day someone was like looking for a fishing pole, and Tiny's like, let me see, and he was like kind of looking at the counter. I was like, no, Tiny, come over here. Remember, you have him in the back room over there. So I just like pretended to work the counter while he went to the fishing guy and bought a fishing pole to sell to this guy.
Oh god.
Yeah, I've done it a few times. Also, the last time I was in there and he was there, that was like the second time the Burgundy Bandit hit the store.
I keep hearing about this Burgundy Bandit.
Yeah, actually, I think they wrote about him in the newspaper.
Yeah, I think I read about it too, but I keep hearing about him. Are you not wearing burgundy right now?
Yeah. Trust me, it's not me. I'm not going to Blackwater and stealing. I think they're taking like pillows from the doctor's office beds.
You never know. Maybe you have like a little secret pastime.
I mean, I do like sleeping with a lot of pillows. I'm not gonna lie, and this is not helping my case to prove to you that I'm not the Burgundy Bandit.
No, that's not helping your case at all.
No, it's actually making it more convinced that I am the Burgundy Bandit.
You just have a throne of pillows now.
Look, you have a big bed, you get enough pillows. No matter which way you toss and turn in your bed, you got a pillow by your side.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's better to have too many pillows than no pillows, you know what I mean? I think that guy just walked through the train station to get to the telecruise.
Why?
His horse is back there. Well.
Hello.
Look who we have
How are
here.
you?
Hello.
How you doing, Beatrice?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I just woke up. I'm very well.
Well rested?
Well rested. Yes.
Nice.
Much rest. And paperwork.
Barty was here having a talk with us, but I think he's been pulled aside to talk with Tito.
I see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go and say hello.
Hello.
How's the... yeah, just like that.
Hello. Yeah, have you seen her showroom yet?
I have not,
For her
actually.
taxidermy?
No.
Wow, it's really good.
I'll have to take a look at it. I know that we're planning on, or they're planning on doing a raffle for one of our taxidermy pieces.
Yeah. She also... Have you done much treasure hunting?
I did a few times, but John immediately goes, it's a scam when he can't find anything in, 10 minutes. So I've not been able to...
That's okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I've not been able to get him to go.
So, she has it set up in her showroom. They found a rare taxidermy piece treasure hunting.
Oh, yeah, Barney told me about that one.
It's a squirrel riding a fox. It's so cute.
Wait. It's a squirrel riding a fox? I don't remember him saying that.
Yeah. It's
Did they
rare
find
taxidermy.
2 taxidermy pieces?
Oh, wait, no, wait. Which one? No, oh, wait, is it the sheriff one? Now I'm confused.
I
So
thought it was
remember
the
seeing-
squirrel...
No,
I can't remember now.
I'm pretty sure it's riding a fox.
Is it?
Oh my god. Now it's gonna bother me. Please get over here.
Beatrice sees it. They're
Leave
gonna
that
get...
combo. It's not important. It probably is important, but
It probably is with how long it's been going.
yeah. Now I'm not confident anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's a squirrel riding a fox.
I mean, maybe it was. I remember squirrel, but I maybe zoned out of all the other details. I remember squirrel, though.
Either way, it's one you can't make, and you can only find. And I was like,
I know it was found on Guarma, wasn't it?
I don't. Barty did say that one day in Guarma, he got off the boat, pulled out his metal detector, and there was a treasure like right there. I was like, how come that doesn't happen to me? There's one day I ran from basically Gaptooth to Armadillo.
Wow.
And then the little overpass that I ran from, like, just outside of Tall Trees to Valentine, almost. I didn't find anything.
I spent 3 hours in the swamps and found nothing. And then the next day, someone said that they spent like a few minutes, like 10 minutes there and found something immediately. And then someone else said that they found treasure chests back to back in the swamps before. I was like, how?
Oh, fuck off. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, my luck is not great.
Yeah, I'm starting to, my nickname is Lucky Charm. I'm starting to think that's very selective. Very, very selective. It's only working just to not get caught running things. That's the only way that I'm lucky.
Yeah, I actually did a bunch of the job board stuff today. Didn't run into any law.
How do you do?
So I guess I could say I'm pretty lucky in that regard.
Yeah. The only time that we've been caught by, or not really caught by law, stopped by law, is we got our wagon out to set it up for a delivery. But the wagon was empty, and we were just quite literally riding over to the depot to get packages, and the deputy stopped and was like, we were told about suspicious activity and we're here to investigate. It's like, did you not see us get our wagon just now? It's empty.
Happened once, it'll happen twice.
I actually am curious how it would go talking to Law from like running Shine or something. Because Law knows us enough now from selling rum all over the place to where when they stop us, they realize that we're the people that they always stop. We told you that story yesterday, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So there was one time we were coming back. We delivered some wine to the Plucky Cactus.
Mm-hmm.
And we were coming back on the wagon, and Law did stop us. And, you know, like maybe 2 or 3 minutes before they stopped us, a wagon did go speeding past us. So we saw who they were chasing after. Or who they were looking for, rather. And so they stopped us, and we were talking to them, and they're like, no, we just sell, you know, we just did a rum delivery to like Cactus stuff. And after talking to them a little bit, they realized they knew who we were, and they just left us alone. Like, it could have legitimately been us running the moonshine, and they never tried to even check our wagon.
Oh, it's always good to have a legitimate business to do things like that.
Yeah, and it's not like we were in, like, so the wagon we normally take when we do deliveries, that's one of the ones that everyone can hang off of and sit inside.
Mm-hmm.
But the wagon we were on that day, because we were having issues with the big, was just like a regular, like one of those.
Mm.
So they stopped us, talking about they got, you know, word that people are doing shine out here. They talked to us for a little bit, realized who we were, and they're like, okay, you guys have a good day. And we were all just like, we could have actually just been delivering shine, and they didn't even bother to like confirm if our wagon had anything in it or nothing.
That's
just
yeah,
because
hey,
they
that's
know
a good
that
thing.
we legally deliver alcohol.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good thing. Makes it easier to talk your way out of it.
Yeah. So one day I want to see if Jackal will do it. If he'll let me use the big wagon that we normally take and run shine with it, and see what happens if Law stops us. To see if we can legitimately talk our way out of it. Like, we'll wear like our normal suits and stuff, and make it seem like we're just, you know, it's just a normal day. But like legitimately be doing moonshine. I just think it would be hilarious to see what happens.
Yeah. It would be pretty interesting to see if you can talk your way out of it.
Yeah,
There
just
is-
because they know that we actually do deliver alcohol.
Every single time we're stopped by deputies for some reason or another, we just waste their time for a good bit to see if we can buy time for whoever is running the shine. It's like, you're welcome, whoever you are, good luck.
Yeah, I feel like anytime I run into law, I'm not doing anything illegal. And when I'm doing anything illegal, I never run into. Pretty good problem to have, I guess.
Yeah, that is a very good problem to have.
Just kind of sucks these days. Like around this time, you're not gonna really find a job on any of those boards.
Yeah. Yeah, especially around these times.
Yeah, I finished up a job earlier out west, and then went through Thieves and Tall Trees, and all the posters were ripped down. And I was just like, oh, already? It's like 9 o'clock.
Oh god.
Locals already took down their posters.
Yeah, I was not a whole lot of, well, when I first woke up today, I didn't see a whole lot of people around the city, but now there seems quite a few people around the city.
Yeah, earlier when I was coming in and out of the city, there wasn't a lot of people here. I don't know where everyone was. But I mean, the chances were around. Benny and Josie were here, so
Yeah.
maybe they were just maybe at their house or something.
Yeah,
if
probably.
if they're there, basically it seems like the city's empty. Can't really ever tell whenever there's people at the house.
Yeah.
And I didn't see any Taipan today.
I saw...
I guess that's not true.
What?
I saw Foley, and I don't know if she's Taipan, but that Anaya Shaw person that I've already mentioned. I don't know if she's Taipan.
Foley is, Anai is
Yeah,
friends.
I know Foley is.
Anai is just friends. And hang out with Taipan quite a lot.
Okay, so basically, yeah. In the eyes of the conflict, yeah, she's
Yeah, in the
Taipan.
eye, yep.
I mean, I won't consider her Taipan, but in the eyes of, the
Mhm.
conflict, yeah.
Yep.
I haven't seen Kiko around in a while.
Yeah, me either. I haven't seen her in a long while. Normally she's out running around and everything.
Yeah.
I guess with the conflict, though, it makes sense not to go running around like you normally do.
Yeah. I mean, of the conflict, she's like one of the few I hope doesn't actually get hurt from all of this.
Yeah.
She was, when I first moved to the crossing, she was like one of the first people that I met, her and Way actually, from doing like his mining shifts stuff.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, I guess,
Unfortunately,
she's affiliated with who she's affiliated,
I was about to say, unfortunately, she is Way's daughter, so that is a very good target for the other side to go
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, it's a life, they sign up for.
Yeah.
So as long as those stray bullets hit me, I'm fine.
Yep. Yep, same here. We've been getting the cold shoulder a lot because a lot of Taipan used to go for a nightcap over to the Pearl a lot, but they've not been doing that, not really been talking to us a whole lot like they used to.
I'll be honest, it feels like there's two different versions of Taipan. There's Taipan when Way's around, and there's Taipan when Bai Li is also around. It's two
Mhm.
different groups. Feels like.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. When we first moved here, Mr. Wei was very, very welcoming and excited by the prospect of us opening the Pearl and everything else. And then Bailey started talking to us, and it just a whole different feeling.
Yeah.
But I mean, they both tend to, I don't know why, but they tend to spread a lot of propaganda around about the other side. I'm not saying the other side's angelic, but it was a
Yeah.
little interesting to be spreading that around to the new person in the city, just like bombarding them with all kinds of politics and propaganda and stuff.
Not only that, I'm sure you've seen all the paint that's been around the city every now and then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I
Like-
walked out the apartment and turned around to see that it's all over the door of the apartment.
Where's your apartment at? Is that the Chevrolet right here?
No, it's the one over Old Town. I forgot the name of
Okay.
that one.
St. Helens, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, there's red paint on Chevrolet, and then I saw it again. Looked like someone cleaned it up over there, but then like 3 days ago, it was on the bank.
Yeah, we've seen it on the bank a few times. We've seen it on the Chevalier and the hotel over at Old Town. Surprisingly not at the Grand, but seen it in a lot of places. Oh, the telegrams, we've seen it at the telegrams. And it's always the same message over and over again.
Yeah. It's like, I don't care. I don't know who that was. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like they're trying to use like that one guy's name for like it to have like some meaningful impact, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just...
Sucks for that guy, I guess, and I just move on with my day.
Admittedly, we immediately went over to the Pearl to make sure it wasn't painted on the building, because we would have been very upset.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yep.
It is going to be interesting to see what happens with this market. I think it'd be dumb for either side to have an issue with it. Well, I mean, I don't think the Nintendo would have an issue with it.
I've already talked to... Well, I mean, the only side that's talking to me now is the Chinzo, so I've already talked to Chinzo. They seem to be excited about the idea.
Yeah, I can't imagine them having an issue with it. I just hope that people, I guess, like quote-unquote claim it as their territory don't.
Yeah, that's my concern. I mean, I imagine, because they're always excited about business and anything else, I imagine they wouldn't have a problem with it. But my concern is if they want to join in, have their own booth, are they going to, you know, sell what's being contested right now?
And I can see that being the case. It's definitely something that we'll have to bring up.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, I can see them doing that to kind of provoke.
Yeah. Which would, you know, ruin the event.
Yeah, and then they would also have the, I guess, the publicity of saying, oh, look, the Nintendo's ruined this event for the city or something.
Yeah, there's that, and then everyone will turn to look at us. It's like, you agreed, you allowed them to sell this here, and then suddenly we're having issues with the other side.
Yeah. It's a little interesting game of politics to play with this.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's also why I'm looking forward to it, though. Like I was saying, if we can bring business to the city in spite of all this is going on, it's just going to show even more how silly this conflict is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think this conflict is extremely silly. It's just a couple of groups being very stubborn about their ideals.
Honestly, though, I don't think it's the opium. That's the issue.
You don't think what?
I don't think it's just the opium that why they're at each other.
Oh.
I think that's like the publicly facing reason. But from what I've been told is that they have a very long history of not liking each other.
Yeah, I've been told a little bit of that history through one side. Through all the propaganda and stuff that we were told, you know, talking about how bad the other side is and how they're aggressive and constantly accosting people and blah blah blah. We were told all about that, warning about the other side. And I could tell there was tension, not just because of the opium.
Yeah, I think the opium thing, that's just like, what was the saying? The straw that broke the camel's back or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what finally pushed it over the edge to them finally ending, I guess, the quote-unquote Cold War they were in for however long.
You could tell something was building. Every single time I turned the corner, it felt like when I walk through, because I normally walk through Chinatown in order to come here to the telegrams from the Pearl. And every single time I walk by, it just seems like there's more and more people. It's like they were building an army for something, and then suddenly the war happened.
Yeah, that was. I remember for the longest time it was just Wei and Akiko, and then Clem. I don't know if you met Clem.
Yeah, I've met Clem. I kind of want to strangle her. I'm glad I haven't seen her since that day.
Yeah, she was something. We'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
acting like a 5-year-old.
Yeah. And then randomly, first time I ever met Bai Lee, it was at the Wagon Depot here in the city. And before even saying hello, he walked up and asked me if I want to buy opium.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, like, don't know who this guy is. Walking up, I see he's with Wei, but I don't know who he is.
He kind of... John went off to think and unfortunately got himself mauled by a cat up in Roanoke. And someone found him and brought him back to Annisburg. He right into the arms of Bai Lee, and while helping John, you know, patch him up and stuff, he, while standing over him, was like, would the pro be interested in buying opium? Just like finding an opportunity to ask about that. Just like, that's an interesting time to be asking that. Which, you know, John immediately said, no, we're not interested. We've never really been interested in the drug trade. And he got really quiet on John. It's, you know, almost, you know, when it's either like an awkward silence or there's a tension building silence, you can just tell when a silence happens. And there was tension building before someone behind Riley's like, oh, I can understand your reasoning and everything, and kind of
He's telling on me at this time of
quieted things down. It's very odd.
Yeah. It was just so weird, like, it just so openly was just like, hey, you want to buy it? I'm like, what the fuck? Nice to meet you too.
Right. It's a bulldog out of it. Like, you could have said pit bull, you could have said German shepherd, you could have said like a million things. Went for bulldog, the fat one with the ankles.
What the fuck's going on over there?
I heard fat one with ankles.
Fucking idiot.
I'm invested. What's he talking about? Fat one with ankles, fat idiot.
We was talking about dogs for a second.
Man, you know, some dogs could be a little chunky dum-dum.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
yeah.
call him a fat idiot.
Is
Also,
his
why does his hair
still
look
white?
less white?
I was about to. That's the reason why I was about to ask. Is like, wait, is his hair white still, or
It looks less white.
maybe it's because the lighting?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was like, did he dye his hair? Then he's only just been over there across the street. So it's very confusing right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about this event though. With
Yeah.
some positive energy here in the city.
Yeah. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
And if it goes south, we'll have a bunch of room. You know, everyone can hop on a building, grab a drink, and we'll just watch the show.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I do like the little areas in there where you can actually kind of like stand behind some of like the already like little vendor spots and still hand money across. Makes it pretty convenient. So it's like not people awkwardly standing.
I didn't really actually explore the marketplace too much. I know there's a banana tree there, and I go into the pawn shop often, but haven't really looked at the marketplace to look at the booths and stuff.
Did you want to go check it out? I can show you what I'm talking about.
Oh, good.
Shock source.
I'm sorry, I almost, yes, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
Is your hair white?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's glowing white, too. It's
Glowing
not
white.
even,
You know,
yeah, it's...
It looks good. It just threw me off.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. It threw off a lot of people.
Yeah. Well,
Santino says I should go out there with a sword and fight monsters.
Fight monsters? Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what he means
He's
by
about
that.
to bite the neck of a woman in one of these creepy ass alleyways.
Okay. Dusty, by the way, we are you gonna be on tomorrow?
Tomorrow not so much. Fridays are
Tomorrow,
usually
not so
bad for
much.
me. Yeah.
Okay.
I talked to Theo about it. Maybe because John's away on business. He'll be back
Yeah, I haven't seen
either
him in a little bit.
Sunday or Monday. So
Okay, Sunday or Monday, whatever works. We can
I
figure it
can't
out.
remember the exact day he'll be back from his trip, but
okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Alright.
I love your pants, by the way.
Thank you.
Those are insane, but I love them.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't even know how you pulled that off, but it's really cool. Yeah.
You just dip the ends of it in bleach and just dye it that way.
Ah. Yeah, okay, I get it, actually.
Mhm.
I get what the tailor did. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Thank
All
you.
right, let me talk to you all quickly.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. It was good seeing you guys.
Likewise.
Yeah, take care.
I also need to go that way because I need a stew, so.
Yeah, a few of us, might have been over the weekend. We kind of just walked around the market, kind of got ideas of how it can kind of be set up.
Yeah, you told me a little bit about that last night. You went exploring. I definitely can't serve plated corned beef over there because I don't think there's going to be a place to, sit and enjoy it. But
Oh, like some of the plated dishes.
yeah,
Yeah, that'd be great if there was maybe like 2 tables. People can access to that.
I'm gonna grab a steer real quick.
Okay.
So our plan was to go make money, but we ran into RP instead. Eventually, we're gonna make some money.
So we were actually like standing behind these.
Okay.
So like, if you were a little bit closer, I'd actually be able to reach over and, you know,
Okay.
hand you whatever you can buy exchange money. But also like some of them have a little stuff like this, so we can even put like 2 crates worth of stuff on top of this little table here, and then we like keep like 2 crates in the back.
Yeah, that'd be
for, like the
that'd be
extra
very
stock,
useful.
and then this kind of has the same thing.
Yeah.
And then also kind of have like themes, so to speak. Like I was even thinking like, because that Blackwater market, sometimes like the press or like the library is there, so it'd be kind of cool if like, you know, like the library showed up and they'd be behind the ones with the books.
Yeah, that'd be good. We don't really have a library here in the city, right?
No. Yeah, there's all these kind of like already like makeshift little vendor.
And a table here. Yeah.
Yeah, then like you can have someone can have like their crates on there, or if they would rather just, hey, this is what we have, and then have their crates behind them.
And I think if anyone's interested, maybe I wish I had one of my flyers. Maybe hanging up flyers at the cart to, you know, there's a menu or
like,
something.
Yeah, that's what we do whenever we go to the
Yeah.
Blackwater market. But I mean, there's like this one would be kind of crowded for 2, so maybe 1. But there's already like 3 individual booths, and then there's this one here too.
This one might be good for the Pearl because I know Zofia also likes doing tarot, so maybe she can stand nearby for
Yeah,
tarot
and if you
readings.
had like food like right here, you can put the crates in there.
Yeah. If Sophia wants to do her tarot reading or something. I don't know if she needs a table to sit at or if she can do it standing, but
And then you can even do. Yeah, you were saying like Beatrice wouldn't be able to show what taxidermy piece she has, but and she could have like a flyer or something. I don't know how she would want to do if she wanted to do her taxidermy sales, but I feel like this one would be good for something like that as well. You know.
well, Barty was talking about, because he said he wants to see this entire place be, you know, crowded with people, including the Pearl. So maybe he's thinking of, I don't know if he's wanting to extend it down that way, because the showroom, Beatrice's showroom, is over there too. I'm not entirely sure.
That is true, unless he has the idea of maybe the Pearl isn't actually at the market, and we kind of just direct people that way as well. But then I don't know how that really works. It's like for the Pearl to be a part of the market. I don't know. Something I guess we'd discuss on Tuesday.
Well, I mean, I notice a lot of people, they get overwhelmed with too many choices and everything else. So I feel like if you spread it out over in that direction, unless you guide a group, you know, come along with us and let's go hang out at the Pearl for a bit. I don't think we're probably going to get a whole lot of people that way. So it's probably be best
I think it would
have...
be better if you guys were here as well.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, really, there's only what 3 guaranteed vendors: us, you, and Barty and Beatrice. So
yeah,
I think maybe over time, you know, maybe the first couple we're all here, and then over time, as it becomes maybe more of a common thing, and people know that the Pearl is involved, maybe that's when it would make sense to have the Pearl just operating
during the event times, the market times.
Yeah, but I think the first couple, I think at the very least, you should be here as well.
This being in the center would be a good place for a musician too, by the way.
Yeah,
Thinking
that's
music.
what we're thinking too. Musician could play right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can even have vendors like over here as well. It's like
Yeah.
someone. It wouldn't be as great as like the booths over there, but someone could have their crates here, and then you have like. Oh, I almost bought that stool. Yeah, you can sit behind your crates.
Yeah. This might be a little far out, and you'd probably have to push people this way, but
Yeah, I'm just saying that's more of like when it gets bigger,
yeah. Good to start in this little area here with all the booths and stuff, and then as we get more people, expand out. Maybe this
Yeah.
encourages people to make their businesses here in the city, or if there is traveling businesses coming here as one of the markets.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of potential for this, and it's cool that Barty had the idea, and now it's just like to actually get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Because it's also like for the actual market itself, it's also just good general advertisement for the pawn shop, and like,
Yeah.
hey, we're doing the market today, but if you need things throughout the week, Barty, like, yeah, I run the pawn shop over there,
Yeah. People getting their contacts and stuff out.
One thing I didn't check though over here, because I was thinking maybe if you wanted to run in the pawn shop that day, how does things look over here? It's probably not that great for like the actual market
Is
setup
that a
over
chicken
here.
coop? Yep.
Yeah, it is actually.
There's like little seating areas over here, but it's way too far away. There's little. Well, Chris, I think the tables may be too crowded to sit and enjoy a meal, but.
Oh, this one you can actually.
Oh, okay.
I think the aesthetic of this one, but this would be also just a good place where like people, if they're here, maybe just hang out.
Mm-hmm. If they want to get away from the crowds a bit, they can come sit over here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of potential here, and it's nice to actually like tap into it,
Yeah.
It'd be cool though if like the same kind of boosts were from that side were also like over here,
Yeah, it'd be nice.
because then that would really help promote the pawn shop.
There's this booth here, but can you get behind here? A little bit.
Yeah, there's just the one. Yeah, because then there's
Yeah.
like. Can you imagine like us having a rum and tobacco around all these blankets and all this fabric? That'd be so silly.
The tailor could, if we had a tailor, they'd just stand here and advertise themselves. Can't really showcase. Well, I mean, I guess they could showcase. You could have models standing here. And it's like, this is what I can do. Make your appointment there.
I actually had an idea for a tailor, because there was a tailor in Blackwater. Actually, unfortunately, I heard she passed away. Or at least one of them did. Ansley Knox.
Lovely morning
that.
to you.
She worked at the Plucky Cactus, and people tend to really mess with that place out there.
Yeah.
But I always had an idea I thought would be great. Like if you had basically a man and a woman working a tailor, and they wore a suit. They kind of show off their style. And then what they sold was tickets that gave you all the numbers you give to the tailor for that suit, and then you can change the colors yourself. So they're still kind of selling their tailoring services. So like I'd have a crate, and it'd be full of sheets of paper, but it's like your ticket. It's like, okay, you want the tailor to give you the rack off jacket 12, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. But also, I mean, like I said, they can also have a few live models standing with their, what their style is, because everyone has their different style and stuff. Tailors would do the same thing.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the idea behind it. And then it can sell like their base suit, but then you can also kind of see like their style as well.
And you can make an appointment later to get your own.
Yeah, I think this little area is perfect because it's like right here, great for a musician. to have some music, and then it's like, boom, booths right there, right here.
I feel like this area will get pretty crowded, but then people can kind of move off once they, I don't guess, look at things, hang out and mingle out in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, like the entrance is going to be crowded, but it's also kind of a good thing because it's like, okay, this is what's being sold, and then now people are just hanging out in the whole marketplace.
Yeah. Should think about lines too. If there's any lines at the booths. I think we could probably figure that out, or they'll figure themselves out if there's a line.
Yeah. I think that's one thing we should do, though, whenever we're having that meeting. Like, I think it's going to be on the Corrigan, like the conference room up there, instead of trying to get everyone in, like, in an apartment.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good after, like, having us all, like, kind of, like, walk the place.
Yeah, after having the meeting, just kind of walk the place and figure out the logistics of everything. That'd be good.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. I really like the Blackwater Market. It's just, there's so many things wrong with it. It has so much potential, but it's on a Saturday, and it starts at...
It's very early.
It's 9%, so 12 Eastern on a Saturday.
Yeah.
The crossing is not busy that early.
Yeah.
And there's also no advertisements for it.
No, there's not. I didn't even know about it until someone sent me, back when I had my traveling business of alcohol, the Red Leaf Barrel Company. Someone found my flyer and sent me a telegram about the market. Actually, no, that was Rhodes. That wasn't Blackwater's market, but either way. Didn't even know that was a thing until I got sent a telegram.
Yeah. And the only way I found it was just because I just happened to be up that day when I first moved to the crossing. I was just up early, so I was like, well, this isn't the time I'm normally around during the week, so might as well, meet people. Actually, I met Jacko and Eva, honestly.
I guess that's, if it's a long-running market like those two are, I guess, you solely really don't need the advertising, but then new people aren't going to know about it till they stumble across it.
Yeah, they just happen to be around.
Yeah.
But I know the last person that was running it, they left the crossing. It was Sammy Hartman. She didn't really care to do advertising for it. All right, lady, let's go ahead.
Good morning to you too.
And then now Airbus is running it. I don't think he's all that interested on doing like full-on advertisements for it. But there's a lot of consistent vendors, like Harold's there, Airbus there, Pronghorn people, the library. We kind of like slowed down our attendance there because it's just too early.
Yeah.
But we were always there. The press will be there. But there's just no one actually, there to purchase anything. It's kind of just all of us going to each other's stations, seeing what they have for sale.
Yeah, it seems like it needs some more advertising so people can be like, hey, this is happening. Come buy your things from it.
Yeah, the problem is they're just not interested in doing that.
Well, hopefully we can do something different here. Especially if you have musicians, then people can come in here. Maybe if they ride by, they hear the music and want to come in here and see what's going on, that sort of thing.
Oh, and what we need to do, once we have a musician confirmed, we need to willingly have her kidnapped, Becca, so she can dance the whole time. She's hilarious. And I love her. She's so funny.
Yeah, I love Becca.
But she dances without music.
Yeah.
So imagine if there's music going.
Well, see, back when I lived in Blackwater, that's every single time Becca danced, I would dance with her.
Oh, I do too.
I've not danced, without music or at all since leaving Blackwater, to be honest.
Oh yeah, anytime I run into Becca and talking, she just starts dancing. I start dancing.
Exactly. It's infectious.
Yeah, so we gotta get Becca here so she can dance.
Heck, if there's music, you will see me dancing behind the booth.
Oh yeah, I'll be dancing, and then you'll see everyone that I'm with being embarrassed, like secondhand embarrassment. But I won't be embarrassed.
Yeah, John's not going to be dancing. He's just going to be standing there. Just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, see, I'll be dancing.
Good. At least there's be a couple of people dancing the music.
Yeah, like I said, like you said, whenever Becca starts dancing, I start dancing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have Becca's Telegram. I can send a Telegram to Becca and be like, hey, this is happening this time. You should definitely come by.
I have her Telegram too. We see her all the time when we go to Blackwater. Well, she told me this thing that was very concerning the other day. She had started sleeping, and I was like, whoa, you know how to do that? So that was... wasn't sure if I should be happy for her or concerned.
Oh, I mean, finally getting some sleep. Maybe you should be happy for her.
Yeah. But I was like, I saw her. It was like the day before Halloween. She's dressed as a pumpkin. I asked her how she was doing because I hadn't seen her in a while. I asked her if everything was doing good. She was like, yeah, I just been in my apartment sleeping a little bit. And I looked at her. I was like, you know what sleep is? I didn't know you were capable of doing such a thing.
I'm glad she's doing better because the last time...
last time I seen her before that, someone hurt her.
Yeah.
How are you? Someone robbed the bank or something. I don't know who it was. She didn't say, but I know she was roughed up pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, she was. I don't understand why anyone would hurt Becca, but
no. Now there's some people it's just like, what could she have possibly have done?
Yeah.
To deserve that? What,
exactly.
Did you not like her dancing?
Yeah, exactly. Do you not like fun? Do you not like dancing and high energy? What's going on here?
Look, even the locals are ready for the market. Look at it.
Yeah. Already looking at things over.
Look at, like, what is this guy selling? He's selling rugs?
What is he selling?
Empty food display. Maybe security.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know once we have a date though, we'll be telling everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I've already been excitedly telling people. It's like, did you hear about Barty's idea for our block party? So, a lot of people are already hyped up. Just send some telegrams out once we get the day.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great though. It's also gonna be nice to give some sense of community to the city, even if it's for an hour or two, you know?
Yeah. Bring people together for a few hours. Get to know one another, that sort of thing. Maybe, I don't know if any of you talked to Bully Street, and we need to tell Bully Street about this too.
Oh yeah, they're well aware. They're all close with Marty.
Okay.
He's let them know, but we talked with Bully Street the other night. Just kind of catching up with them, but then we mentioned it, and I know Theo said she's looking forward to it.
Yeah,
it's just something that go on in the city. Bring people here.
Yeah, they reached out to talk to us finally. We've been meaning to. It's Bully Street we've run into, but not really introduced ourselves. We just talked to one another at the telegrams.
Yeah.
I mean, a few of them have popped into the Pearl here or there, but yeah, we've never actually had to sit down and just, introduce one another and so I think we're going to have one of those talks soon.
Yeah, that's kind of what we met them all in passing and stuff, but Jacko's known Theo for a long time, Theo and Benny. So it's kind of just a catch-up meeting with them, but it was just good to see. That stuff just should happen more often,
Yeah, definitely. I know Bully Street was, I don't know if they still are running out of the Bastille.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for all this to die down, then they can fully dive into trying to find employees. But they kind of talked to us about it. They don't want to put all the effort in looking for people to run it, and then shit's going on in the city, and then you can't even hang out in there.
Yeah, that's true. It's been struggle to. I'm surprised Ophia was interested in being a bartender. Honestly.
Yeah.
Sat her down and warned her about what's going on. She's like, I still want to be a bartender. So, yeah.
Jesus.
So yeah.
I'm telling you, the locals are ready.
Yeah.
Locals are ready to buy stuff.
Apparently. But anyways, it is getting late for me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna head off. It's nice chatting with you.
Yeah, nice chatting with you as well.
Looking forward to this meeting to get this all underway.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice to finally have that meeting because we can get the ball rolling.
Yeah, exactly.
I say even if the first one's not as successful as we hope, it's just doing it and being consistent with it. It'll eventually. But
Yeah.
I know at least Bully Street will stop by. I'm sure the channel will support it.
The chances definitely will support it. So, yeah, but we'll at least have a few groups like that stopping by for that. But
yeah,
I don't know.
That'd be interesting. I just had a thought. It'd be interesting if we did it on a day. Cause I don't know what day we're doing it, but what if it's a day of King of the Ring? People come in, buy their drinks, snacks, and then just go right over there.
Unfortunately, King of the Rings are Fridays, and I can't do Fridays, so.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
They are Fridays. Oh, never mind.
Unless they, change the day, then I'm all for that.
I mean, it doesn't have to stay Fridays, right?
Yeah, exactly. Does it have to stay Fridays? Alright.
Alright, Dusty. Well, have a good night. See you around.
Good night.
Hello.
Okay. Not what I was intending to happen today, but hey, I like roleplay. I will take roleplay over making money. We just definitely need to focus on making money tomorrow.